This is going to be a starseed reading for Draconian starseeds. So you have Queen of Acorns, Six of Acorns, Knight of Feathers, and Two of Feathers. Six of Acorns here was actually on top of the deck, but so if you look at it, this is really representative of like divine masculine, divine feminine energies coexisting and balance. And with both of these, you have a lot of stuff like underground here, and it feeds and grows from what's incoming, right? And so I think being like being positive, but also being cautious of like how we're perceiving things. Is there different perspectives on that would actually be more beneficial for us to utilize? And also grasping the fact that there is a lot of stuff here that we have overcome, that you've manifested, that you've kind of brought in for yourself to use, you know? And that it is there for you to use. I am going to read Knight of Feathers and Two of Feathers. So, decisions and direction. Peaceful Gecko is adept at moving between the worlds of the subconscious and the conscious. She taps into a balance of forces to clear the mind, bringing truth to light. She's accustomed to facing fears and is preparing herself to choose her next direction. Gecko reminds you that you have the power to unleash the energies needed to deliver a clear outcome. Speak your truth and do not allow indecision to hold you back. Open your eyes so that you may see your options more clearly. Seek solutions from within. You have the patience with yourself. There will be a knowing within your higher conscious when it is time to act. Knight of Feathers, action and focus. Coyote is an inquiring mind and is an intense observer. He is a revealer of truth behind illusion and always cuts to the chase. Working with his resources, he doesn't let anything block his progress. Coyote is your guide in putting your goals into action, and he challenges you to strike while the iron is hot. Focus your energy on communicating your ideas and demonstrate how much you're in control. If you feel conflicted in making your move, now is the time to grant enough faith in yourself to overcome fear. Be aware and informed and know that you will be able to deal with any roadblocks as they arise by adjusting plans as needed. And you also have the Ten of Shells up here, so blessings and well-being, and the star underneath that. So you're essentially being handed like a how-to manual, and you're being given the tool bag to put everything together. And ultimately, you can do it. Energetically, this is a pretty auspicious month to really be focusing on manifestations and really placing yourself into a position or place, whether that's spiritually or physically, that you want to be in. So we have Whale and Orca Elders. And you have Forge, Don't Follow on top of the deck. Pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. And Portal is underneath that. Doors are opening, you decide. Rewards and Wild Card. So again, you have that capability to dive deep, and you're definitely being urged to, but also don't forget to resurface and take a couple of breaths when you need to, because you don't want to overwhelm yourself. But this is definitely a really big opportunity for growth and change, and things are going to start moving faster than you feel that you'll be able to move your feet at. So sort of managing your energy in a way to where you're not burning yourself out. But all in all, just really good positive change and really good opportunities. You have stillness. You have white buffalo and eagle medicine. So definitely some very important gifts being downloaded or receiving. It could even be sentimental, but these are something that's very important, very useful, very special to you and your path. And with stillness, I'm really getting to the energy that I'm getting is like to enjoy the stillness that does come during this month. Because you're going to be going through, you know, things are going to be still 1 minute and not still the other minute. And it might just be a little bit overwhelming. So just being able to like detach when you need to and then jump back into it when you're ready. But don't give up altogether, you know? Resting when you can. So this mandala symbolizes rest and rejuvenation, and it asks you to give yourself permission to come up for air. At any given moment, you can access the calm, the quiet, and the sweetness that lies within you. Even amidst what can feel like a constant overflow of intensity and overstimulation, there's a place of rest and rejuvenation within. This is your place. The frog may choose to be carried away by fast-moving waters, knowing it will arrive safely at its next destination. Sometimes this fast pace is perfect. However, when it hears its body's need to be still, it can rest upon the lily pads, watching and allow the rapid waters to rush by, knowing that this too shall pass. This mandala also presents when one feels that they are out of their depths, running out of stamina, or not knowing if they will sink or swim. The answer to your heart's question is simple. Your destination is a given. However, it is now imperative for you to sit in stillness, find some quiet, and slow your mind. If you wish to win the race, take this interval to gather and rebuild your strength. You will be moving forward towards your heart's goals and desires soon enough. There is a difference between running on adrenaline and running on energy. Be still for now, replenish your reserves, and all will be revealed in divine time. You also have eagle medicine. The medicine of eagle has landed at your side. This majestic creature of the highest order has been sent to bring you guidance and release you from the limitations that have held you thus far. Carrying the vitality and life force of the great-grandfather sun, this mandala is inspiring you to rise again and soar to new heights. Eagle also brings guidance from your ancestors, those that have come before you. You hold the wisdom that is passed down from generation to generation from your ancestors. The divine gift of enlightenment and the wisdom gained from experience is held in the very cells of your being. It is a part of you, and this card is encouraging you to access this guidance now. Eagles soar above you, reminding you of your greatness and calling upon your ancestors to guide you in accessing the unlimited reservoir of wisdom that lies in reach. Connecting to this wisdom will bring you a newfound vitality for a healthy, brilliant life. Love the expectations and limitations you have placed upon yourself, for as you do, they will be lovingly released and carried via eagle to the light of the Creator. You also have Grandmother Moon on top of the deck here, at the Universal Love card underneath of that. The healing energy of Grandmother Moon is guiding you to step back within the sacred lunar cycles. In doing so, you will find yourself within the divine ebb and flow of our great universe. Grandmother Moon governs the emotional body, that is the ocean within. It is time that you allow yourself to flow and embrace the goddess. Grandmother Moon tells us that to seek is to find. Grandmother Moon tells us that to seek is to not find, and that to try promotes an element of failure. However, there are no wrongs, and this is not about succeeding or failing, but allowing and surrendering yourself to the divine flow of all that is. Our grandmother leads by beautiful example by trusting her cycles. Her trust creates an energy that you may step into to be within her cycles, and in doing so, you too can trust in the rise and falls of all that is unfolding. Be the creator of your own world, and do so knowing that all is available to you in perfect timing within the turning of the cycles. Your thoughts and beliefs can place limitations on your ability to receive and pull you out of your innate cycles. So trust and feel the energies of Grandmother Moon, and know you are safe to explore all she brings into your awareness. Have faith in how you feel when you are synchronized with her and the goddess within. Feel the divine feminine and appreciate that her energy is not one of doing, but simply being. Take time out to sit with her, be with her, and breathe her into the flower that you are. You will soon discover that the goddess has been with you all along. Well, that's what we have for February, and I hope that helps.